All right, so we've got Maddox here today. He's another Mustang, and what I was going to talk about today was you've got to change your mind every time you enter the pen with the next horse. You've got to be thinking about the horse separately from the last one you worked with. And so I was just working with Rooster, and he came all the way to me and touched my hand a few times and really was giving me a lot. That being said, Maddox is totally different. He's not the same horse as Rooster, so it's not fair to compare the two. Maddox he's a little bit more shut down. He's not really interested in communication. He's more interested in you do your thing and I'll do mine, and if you get close to me, I'll just freeze and won't move, and when you go away, I'll go back to doing what I'm doing. And so the 1% for him today is going to be different than that 1% for Rooster. So for instance, Rooster by this time was already coming to see me. Maddox hadn't even picked his head up out of the feeder to acknowledge I was even in here. And so what I want to do is get him to either take a step to me or touch my hand today, and that be the answer, and go ahead and be done. And try to encourage the good thoughts and encourage him to come see me and want to be participating. And by the way, most of you probably didn't recognize me today because I'm wearing a hat and it's a little windy. So anyways, bad joke, time's over. So I'm just gonna walk up here and try to, there, awesome. That took quite a bit of pressure for me to get him to think over here towards me. And I mean quite a bit of pressure. I'm not sitting here hooping and yelling and whatever. But it took a lot more pressure than other horses. And so we just want to make that amount of pressure get smaller that I have to use, and encourage him. And see, that there's telling me he's not confident about it. He's just frozen. He hadn't moved his feet since I got there. He's just freezing and going, okay, just stay here, stay here. Eventually he'll go away. And I want him to respond to me like he did when I walked off. I want him to reach out there and touch my hand. And so like every time he snorts, you know, that's not a sign of comfort. But like there, he took a step and looked at me. So I'm going to give it a little minute. And every time he puts his head, good, there's a good lick and chew. And there, we're encouraging that 1% today. And there, awesome. So it's not him walking down here to the end of the pen with me. It's him just actually leaning to me. That is great for him, but it's totally different. You've got horses that are really responsive and really reactive. I believe it starts off as a reaction and then it becomes a response, and then if you do it enough times, it becomes involuntary, an involuntary response, just like A, B, C, D, E, F. You said J, G. You can't help it. And so we want to create that to where when I walk in here, his involuntary response, he doesn't have to think about it. He goes, oh, hey, there's the guy. I got to go say hi. Okay? So there he's back to doing what he was when we came in here. Okay? And so the big deal is I'm going to walk up here, bring his thoughts back towards me, walk up here, bring his thoughts back towards me. But see how he's quartered away from me right here? If he'll come around here and touch my hand, I'll be done with him today, because it would mean he'd have to give a lot of effort for him. Just like that. Okay, we're done. That's perfect. That was like 5% compared to where he has been, and where he has been is no effort. So anyways, thank you.